Welcome. This is Ministry for Love, and you're listening to me, Catherine. This is a living transmission, direct channeling, and guidance, incorporating white light teachings. You may find this reading and talk gives you hope and inspiration, and it is truly aimed at bringing you a sense of opening of the heart center, allowing you to come out of any worry in the mind, even for brief moments as you listen, or for brief moments after you've finished listening. So this is a contemplative, meditative experience. You may wish to journal afterwards or take notes as you listen, or just fully absorb the sensation of the communication as you listen. So to prepare, just taking a nice long inhale, just slowly filling the lungs. And then when you're ready, just exhaling very deeply and completely. And just allowing yourself to come back to a sense of self-awareness in this moment as you listen. This sense of self-awareness is the key to coming out of your mind and into and opening the heart space. Why is it necessary to open the heart space? When the heart space feels open, we are expanded, and then we are able to also receive a lot more. We're very used to receiving information through the mind and through the eyes, from reading, from watching, through the ears, from listening. This can overstimulate our mind, and it's not negative to come out of the heart space, but to be very present in it means that there is a quietness in the activity of the thinking in your mind. So when we pause to take a breath, or when we pause just to look at a flower, or we pause to just listen intently to something, or really hear somebody, then we come into the present moment, and the heart space expands its intelligence and its wisdom. And this is what really brings a peace and a calm and a sense of safety and security back into your body. When we're truly just up in the mind thinking and absorbing information rather than cultivating and curating an internal sense of wisdom, we become less present. And that's just part of the times that we are alive in. And it is not a specific thing that we do because we do it. It's that our attention is constantly drawn out into what is happening on a screen, your phone, your desktop, your tablet. And this is where we start to feel disconnection from our own body. The most sure way to have a level of stress rising or anxiety or a sensation of not feeling safe or secure is when you're not fully present in your body. To be fully present in the body just means that you're aware that you're breathing, that you're aware of what you're really looking at and what you're really listening to and what you're really feeling. So this guidance, this talk, this channeling that you're listening to is to bring the awareness into the body. Bring yourself down into a quietness and a gentleness and a stillness. So this then will initiate a contemplation of the white light guidance that came through, and the sensation of more connection to the wisdom and the truth that you're hearing, sensing, feeling. And this is extremely powerful to really explore and begin that sacred inner journey and inner connection to yourself and to the spiritual worlds that we are all collectively involved in. So as we come into focus now on listening to the guidance of the white light, to begin with just reading to you from Alana Fairchild's White Light Oracle Guidebook. This is a sacred transmission. The number is 333. Angel numbers can have particular resonance for you in your life. If you've been seeing 333 or begin to see 333 after you hear this transmission, just know that this is truly a transmission of light communication, living transmission. So whenever you hear it, it is of importance for you. You shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent, so stay connected to your path no matter what, and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection. And that is what we were just saying. When I say we, I'm intimating a channeled communication coming from a wisdom perspective or initiation within my voice to you. That deep, deep connection to your spiritual connection. What does that mean to you? Is the breakthrough, is the healing, is the beginning moment of awakening into a complete surrender to what is. As we surrender and accept, then we can begin to appreciate, and then we begin to overcome what we perceive as obstacles. Because obstacles are just simply the way that we are looking at something. And if we change the way we're looking at something through an inner alchemical process of connecting spiritually to higher wisdom, we can then perceive what we think as an obstacle in a different way. And this different way will then bring imminent success, allowing us to stay more and more connected to our path, no matter what. And this will allow us to continue to apply that which we have just experienced over and over and over again. And it's this inward involution into connection to your inner knowing, to your inner deep sensation of self-knowing through connection to your spiritual path that you have chosen. This is unique and individual to each and every one of us. When we feel this alignment, we feel this blessing, we begin to feel a sense of support in all areas of our life. Not that we would have ever perhaps seen before, but now, as we live by our spiritual beliefs, we feel the support in all areas of our life. This is the beginning of the undoing of deep-rooted fear in you, in me, in our collective consciousness. It is not that we should expect other human beings to support us, or that we feel that we are expected to support others. By nature, by default, the human heart space wants to be activated into compassion. And this is the transcendence from fear into love that we're all seeking. The fear that you have to support something can really derail the spiritual process of opening the heart to universal love, to unconditional love. But fundamentally, when we're moving from this space forward and through our lived experiences, our relationships, then we receive the support. We may not know what support we actually need because we've been looking at what we want through the lens of the ego. When we do this, we will receive exactly what we need. We will begin to trust more and more that we are intimately and directly connected to the very powerful divine light within us. Within you, within me, and within our collective consciousness, there is a powerful divine light. This divine light is the emanation from the heart space. It is the wisdom, it is the compassion. It is very much a sense of igniting soul fire to really connect in a pathway, a spiritual pathway that you feel you thrive and activate that heart space. I'm going to just return us now to the 333. I feel this is very important to bring this forward again. 333 repeated symbolizes that all manner of assistance and support will be granted to ensure your attainment. So if you're listening to this and you're in a situation where you feel that you are struggling and you are not feeling safe and secure, just know that all manner of assistance and support is coming to you. This will include the gifts of appropriate teachings and teachers, friends, healers, synchronicity, circumstance, and opportunity. Trust the universe and go for what you want with boldness and courage. So once we align to that spiritual path, the internal involution of inquiry into who we are, why we are, what we are here for, the higher purpose, the life's work, then we have all manner of assistance and support coming towards us. 333 will indicate to you and let you know that there is triumph over even the most severely negative energies, with the help of supernatural intervention if needs be. There are no order of miracles available to each and every one of us. To activate the blessing, the miracles, be determined to prevail. Fully empower the beneficial workings of the light in your life. So open your heart, even when you feel scared, even when you feel frightened. It may be that we have momentary lapses. This is normal for the human being, where it has to recover and it cannot. The human physiology has to recover and it cannot expand itself, and it has to slightly contract to pause to make sure everything is okay. But if we stay in the contraction for too long, we miss the point of the expansion again into the love and into the light. And in the contracted state, fear abides and fear rules, and it's easy to stay there. We have a negativity bias We have this fear-based bias, and it takes effort and courage to overstep that and move out of it again and come back into the heart. And just noticing now how you're feeling. Maybe you need to take a breath and just absorb the white light transmission, the communication. Just know there are blessings, radiance, and sovereignty, and a sacred spiritual path right here, right now for you, in this moment. This reading will be closing now with a sacred prayer from Alana Fairchild and the White Light Oracle Guidebook. Maybe you wish to close your eyes if it's safe to do so, and take a deep in breath and out breath, releasing and expanding your energy awareness from the heart space. Now, visualize or feel the prayer. You see a brilliant white sun. It shines radiant white light through continually shifting mandalas of sacred geometric patterns. You see a brilliant white sun. It shines radiant white light through continually shifting mandalas of sacred geometric patterns. Waves of light move through you, slow, deep, and healing. Out of the most luminous center of the sun, a solar tiger of white light comes forth. You see the numbers 333 emblazoned above her. Light continues to amplify itself, reaching far and wide into every dimension. Light continues to amplify itself, reaching far and wide into every dimension. There is no barrier that can withstand it. The waves of light continue to move through you, slow, powerful, and deep. Rest for as long as you feel is best, allowing the process to soak into the depths of your soul. Just find a moment to settle into the breath again. And just know deep inside the love, the protection, the blessings, and the magic and the miracles are possible. Just waiting there, already there, as we step into our beingness, into the heart, the beingness, and less of the busy doingness in the mind. As we become present, so we see the miracles all around us. As simple as that. As we become present, the obstacles in the mind start to dissolve. Just notice your body, your breath, your state, your inner state of being, the sensations. And just again, nice deep breath in, releasing your breath. And then if you had your eyes closed, just opening them. And just experiencing for a moment, as I said at the beginning, the moments of pause, the moment of different sensation from when you began listening to now as we come to end this transmission. The pause doesn't have to be long, of contemplation, of meditative awareness of yourself, your environment, and any slight shift in your perception of everything you are experiencing. That shift shifts everything. May it be so. May it be so. Sending you love and blessings, and I hope this transmission has helped and served, and I look forward to connecting again soon. Please take care of you.